Oh, cool. There's a window for super chat. I didn't know that. Copy. Let's paste it in here so everybody can see. Sonic! ALLOCHI, did you know?
What did I know?
About Sonic?
I know about him.
That he's a hedgehog?
Yeah.
Okay. Live tweeted it out. Yes! Alright, window is set up. Hello, everyone! Sonic sucks, Tails rules. Oh my god, new Sans, the plush, sorry. Oh, let's say hello to the viewers.
You didn't tell me we were live!
I said I'm going live right now.
Ah! I'm not ready! Hi.
Hello!
Hang on, I'll delete it.
I have things for you during your next stream, Gek, says Centuritron. Are you talking about Twitch bits? Oh, hi, I didn't see you there.
Hey.
Hello.
Am I sleepy? I always sound sleepy, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I like how the jetpacks are just two sprites, like the fire. It's like a little tiny fire and then a big blast. And it's just repeating.
That's the style.
Yep. Is the game too loud? I want to make sure everything's, should be fine, right?
Let me listen to it real quick.
Boing.
I don't hear any game audio.
Really? You don't hear any music?
Did you not test record this first?
No. Because I didn't have time.
You were supposed to do that. You always test record before you stream, guys.
Are you sure you can't hear any game audio?
Guys, am I the only one? Game audio? Yes, no? Oh wait, hang on. Okay, I do hear it. It's just extremely low.
Oh, okay. It was probably to counteract the high volume last time, because they were saying game's too high. So I had to lower it.
So don't turn it up, but not too much. Just like a couple notches.
Alright. Let's see, properties on the Wii U, little audio. Turn it up to 30. Hopefully that'll do it. Hopefully it'll still work.
ALLOCHI, what is your favorite Pokemon? It is Popplio and its evolutions.
I wonder how many times we're going to get asked that question. We should just probably put it in the description. Favorite Pokemon?
No, it's fine. It makes for conversation. It's a common question.
Very common, because that's all we get.
Well, it is not.
I always hear it a lot.
It's a good conversation starter. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Blue.
Everybody's got a favorite Pokemon.
The blue one.
The blue one.
I want
Just say
blue.
the blue one. Just say the blue one.
The blue one.
This one's on. We're playing on Switch. Somebody asked second favorite Pokemon. We don't get that often.
The red one.
The red one. Green one.
Ah! Almost missed that one. I'm gonna lose this one. Oh my god.
Well, thank you, Noam Amaya. We appreciate that.
How's the game audio now?
We appreciate your support. Well, no, let me see. Because I don't like listening to myself talk. Because I usually keep the stream muted. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good.
We're good. We're good. You do.
I'm going nuts in the Sonic game. This is why I like. This is why I said that this was my favorite level, just because it establishes what the Sonic world looks like. And you got a bunch of funny little, like, giant flowers. Some that look like robotic flowers and stuff. You got these funny pine trees.
Well, I think that was just their way of trying to make things look 3D rather than making them look fake.
Yeah.
Here's a real question. Lucia, what is your favorite Mario character?
It's a Boo.
I have no idea. I don't know. What do you think?
Don't you like the Boo? Don't you like the Boo characters?
That's the joke.
Don't you like Vivian?
I love Boos. The problem with loving Boos but also hating Black is that any kind of merchandise that's Boo related is also in black. I'm like, really though? Honestly.
Don't they have like a Boo face on a white shirt?
No, it's always black.
Oh.
That's because Boos are white.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough. I'm actually wearing a King Boo shirt right now. That's in like Boo shirt's like a periwinkle, dark periwinkle kind of blue. So, yeah. It's a Halloween shirt. I got it last year.
Yeah.
He's got candy corn.
Candy corn.
Cute. It's cute. It's kind of worn though because I've been sleeping in it. So. Oh. News.
It's like oh, Jesus.
I really like Luigi. I feel like Luigi and I would be buddies if he wasn't afraid of me.
I hear a noise. Did Chase, oh yeah, Chase messaged us.
Chase! Get him in here. Ask him where Sonic is.
Did
Guys,
you know?
Real quick favor.
Hold on.
Please no Sonic jokes aimed at Chase.
I'll do it. Okay, let me end call here so I can call you in the thing.
Oh, okay. Alright. 1 second, guys. Yo!
Hey, my babies.
Hey.
Are you already streaming?
I'll kill you.
Don't swear.
I'll kill you. Curious.
You can't say that.
James, Luigi dabs because he's a dork. It's in character.
I like it.
Let me
Every day, bro.
I'll chat for a little bit. I'm gonna go and finish up this podcast because it's coming along really well. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing a podcast with a YouTuber that I've really looked up to for a while. Not that sub count matters, but to give you reference, he has like over 600,000 subscribers, and he's one of my favorite film reviewers. And so I was gonna review the Death Note Netflix movie that was terrible, but I don't think I will right now because I think they're gonna do a sequel, and I don't really have the time to just do that. So I think I might just hold it off. But he's someone I've really liked for a while, so I was really excited to like edit it and get started on it, and that's what I've been working on lately. So I'll probably hang out for a little bit, pop out to finish up the thing because my artist is free in like an hour, and then I'll come back in if you're still streaming.
Cool.
So
well, we
should play Overwatch again sometime, by the way. I'll try not to get too pissed. I know that's the biggest factor. I'll fucking die. Gaijin Gamers Play.
Please, yeah.
Let's see if you suck too with the blue orb stages, because I suck at it.
I suck at them too.
They're really hard. Oh god, there's my voice.
The old ones are pretty easy.
What do you say?
The original ones were easy. Like I could do them pretty easily, but this one, it's like all the maps are different. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
It's just the thing that makes the blue. You get the mic closer because this is how it was fucking designed to be used. The thing that sucks the most about them is just that, like, for some of them, you have to memorize them. If you're trying to get it perfect, if you're trying to get all the gold emblems on each stage, which involves getting all the blues, of course, to finish the stage, but also getting all of the rings.
Yeah.
Then
I'm not doing that part.
You have to calculate it so that you don't get all the blue orbs first, and it's hard to know because you're like, well, I don't want to leave this blue orb behind because, like, what if I forget where it is? Oh, did you fail? Let's watch this. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was risking it in that level. I was just like,
let's see. Oh, I see exactly where you failed.
You see, I was just like, I can do this.
Wait, how far is this delay? Because I'm still watching.
Like 30 minutes.
You're way better at this than I am. Oh, okay. Anyway. But,
You just described the reason why I'm terrible at 2D Sonic is because eventually it gets to the point where you have to memorize the stage.
And if they didn't speed it up to be so goddamn, you're gonna die really fucking soon, and you'll be sad, and you'll stop playing this game. It's a nightmare. Like if they would only speed it up like 3 times, and then that's the ceiling, I'd be okay with that. I'd be able to do that, but you just have to. It's like the stages punish you for not having fast enough reflexes.
At least this is not how I get the Chaos Emeralds this time.
Yeah, the Chaos Emerald stages are great. I haven't gotten past the 3rd stage, though, so I've heard they get kind of nightmarish and really sadistic. Ooh, Gek, the part where you were on the platform just before you went into the special stage, where, like, the platform was raising to the spikes, that was such a troll fucking part. I'm just like, because I went in there and I was like, oh, I got this thing. Oh, looks like the spikes are at the end. I died.
Yeah.
Cool. That was nice of them. Also, hi Philip. Hi, I was gonna say Ace, but he didn't say hi to me, so fuck you, Ace. I'm just kidding. The one and only Sonic Mania username said hi to me. As always, said you'll fucking die, Chase. Hi, James. Hi, Shadow Lord. I was scrolling up, so I said that in reverse. Chase is Aaron from Game Grumps. I'm much better than Aaron when it comes to Sonic games. Because if I lose, I don't just immediately blame the game. You know, I actually consider, maybe I need to get better at that. It was only on my 2nd playthrough that I kept losing the special stages that I was like, okay, these are kind of bullshit, in a way.
You should do sequelitis on Sonic.
You mean Sonic What Happened?
No, sequelitis.
Essentially the same thing. Sequelitis was what inspired Sonic What Happened, but I was like, I want to do Sequelitis, but without an insane amount of bias. Like that's kind of what I had in mind. Because, like, I like Sequelitis, but Aaron really just uses it as like a platform to bitch and make it sound like the games are objectively bad. In reality, it's like, no, you're just really bad at anything that isn't 2D.
Except Mega Man.
Did you guys notice that every game that Aaron doesn't like, if he doesn't like it like 90% of the time, it's because it's 3D and he prefers 2D.
It's not a good game.
Let's not talk about our YouTube very much.
I highly doubt Aaron's ever gonna. If someone tweeted at him with the whole clip of this guy talks shit about you, then I'd get in trouble, not you guys.
Well, I know, just like in general. I
know.
Stay away from that.
I just think since a lot of your fans are also probably Game Grumps fans, it's kind of relevant while we're talking about Sonic. He actually liked Sonic Mania, which is, I think that's good. That's a barometer for him having good taste because it's a great game.
Some of our viewers have said that, like, you guys are my favorite YouTube channel.
No, you guys are really good.
Thank you.
I never watch them because I only watch when he plays and then nothing else. I just like I've been editing my videos. I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV in like almost a week now.
I wish we were as good as Oni plays.
Well, it's hard to match Chris O'Neill. You know what I mean? That's like saying, man,
unmatched.
That's like saying, man, I wish I could make a film like Quentin Tarantino. It's like, well, you don't have a $3 billion budget either, so you gotta give yourself credit where it's due.
I just gotta make some homemade pipe bombs.
James Porter said, you didn't answer my question from the last stream. What was it? I totally never saw it. Especially not now, I don't remember it.
It was just a troll question.
Oh, probably about Sonic.
On Twitter.
Oh, that one. Yeah, it was just telling him Sonic. Well, of course I didn't answer it because it was a dumb question. Of course I didn't take it seriously.
It was stupid.
By the way, yeah, with Sora said I saw him bitching on one of the big stages. Yeah, big stages are understandably not good, but I don't think they're as awful as everyone likes to make it out to be. They're just like an inconvenience, and then you get through them. You know,
they're obnoxious, especially the later ones that are like nearly impossible.
What was that line he says? He's like, something's biting.
What?
No, like Big has that line where he goes, like when it's like hit and you're reeling in the fish, he goes, something's biting.
Oh.
It's just like, I love that phrase. I think Greg Zell put that in one of his videos. He just had Big looking all derpy, something's biting, and they just ended the video or something.
It's like when we did this for the YouTube channel, I kind of talked bad about 3D Sonic a lot, while ironically only being any good at 3D Sonic because it doesn't take as much skill.
It really doesn't. Like 3D Sonic, objectively, is not as strong and much easier to mess up than 3D or than 2D Sonic, but I don't think that by default means they're shit games. No one should like them. If you like them, you have bad taste. There's so much to like about Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Like this is probably a good stream to get me on because I have so many Sonic. But like
that's how we run you on.
My thought was that like even though I like the adventure games, even when I was a kid, I was like, these aren't that good.
Oh yeah, and you know why? It was because it was on the fucking Dreamcast, which was inherently a broken piece of hardware. I love the Dreamcast. Don't get me wrong. But anyone who thinks the Dreamcast was like some kind of technological marvel even at its time is dead wrong. Every game.
Ambitious.
It was ambitious. It was really cool. I love it. But every single game I've ever played that was made for the Dreamcast, if you stand on a platform that's at a slight angle, your character will just like just start bugging out hardcore. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like you stand on an angle and they're just like.
That's how I'm feeling right now. Wow, I actually beat the stage.
Yeah, no, you're doing really well. Obviously I'm way behind, but from what I'm seeing, you're.
This is why he played it instead of me for the channel. Because
like, what do I do?
James said something's biting to add. This is the worst blowjob ever. You like that, Gek? That's a sexual joke.
I get it.
I like that one.
It makes me chuckle.
I lolled.
I
squee and then I pee.
I really hope Sonic Forces is good.
It will probably not be. It'll probably be on par with Sonic Unleashed, I want to say. like I mean, you know, from what I've seen, it's obviously going to be kind of weird and cartoony and silly. But my friend made a really good point. It's coming up close to the holiday, right? They're going to rush it. They're not going to be able to test it in time.
That's what it sounds like.
So, Sonic Forces.
Oh, yeah.
Because the thing is, people are so fucking amped from Sonic Mania, and they have every right to be, because it's an amazing game.
Yeah.
That they are now... They're getting emotional, and they're saying, Sonic's back, baby!
Baby.
And, you know, it's Sonic's back, and it's always going to be good, because now no, except Christian Whitehead isn't in charge of every Sonic game now. This was just kind of a one-off, like, experiment that ended up being insanely...
Sounds like he's like, can you just make the rest of our Sonic games for us? Thank you.
Yeah, if they just do 2D Sonics from now on, and they keep doing things differently, or they have an entire Sonic game based around this gimmick, kind of like what they did with Knuckles Chaotix, except not shitty.
From 1995.
If they did a game where they're like, oh, let's have this idea, but they have this very similar quality of music, if they have, you know, the same developers working on it, and maybe they make it more story-driven or something, like but with no text boxes, and it's just kind of like, you know, told through facial expressions and music and whatever, then I could see them continuing this trend. But people are so amped up about Sonic Mania being so good, they've forgotten that Sega largely does not know how to make a good 3D Sonic game, and if the game's going to be 3D, that's a gamble in the Sonic universe.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I think people are not being lucid about that entirely. Like, obviously that's...
Colors was good.
Colors was good.
But
that is the exception, not the rule, you know? Like, let's just remember that was... That happened, and even then, it's just like a decent game, right? I don't think anyone thinks Colors is a masterpiece, but it's a decent game. It's easy to make a game that's seen as decent after 6 pieces of steaming shit. You know, anything comparatively will be impressive. You know when you bought me that cupcake that was like stale, it was really nice considering that before that you stabbed me in the temple. So it's like it's all relative.
Like a billion.
Yeah, Sonic R was
all I can hope for is that it's fun and not broken. That's all I'm hoping.
No, absolutely. I'm buying it unless the reviews come out and it's anything below a 7. If it's a 7, I'll buy it. If it's anything above a 7, I'll buy it. Because honestly, like I'm looking forward to the whole like Sonic fanfiction character. I'm gonna make something.
I will buy it just for
okay,
the
look what happened to me right here when you see it on the stream.
I'm catching up.
It's like I want to play with that character creator. It looks fun.
Yeah, me too.
I love playing with character creators a little too much.
Yeah, me too.
So you like that little.
It's just the ultimate ego trip in a way.
Ah, jeez.
Oh.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I was stuck there. I was like, I can't get out of here.
That sucked.
That was fun.
Sky Kicks, if you're talking to me, then thank you. He said, I just found your channel and I said, keep up the good work. He's probably talking about your stream, though, so. He's probably not talking about me, or else he would have.
Thank you.
If he's talking about us, go check out Trace.
Supersonic Racing. No, that's Supersonic Racing. Distinctly different song. Feet into the ground.
Cancer.
Start dying live on stream.
Gross.
Demon Slayer said, I never got my comment read. That's
You
your
got
fault.
it read. Congratulations.
Wait, he said... Okay, he said, I have a Dreamcast. I suck at chatting. As if he ran his face along the keyboard left and right a few times. He said, ASDF semicolon LK semicolon AJ FSDLA semicolon LDSKFD LKJ.
LK4D4.
Keep up the good work, Demon Slayer. I read your work. I want more of it. Keep it up, dude.
You should be around.
No, Amaya says, I sub you, Chase. Thank you. James says, speaking of Big the Cat, I remember there was a Sonic fan game /hack, which is 2D Big the Cat fishing game. It looks great. Yeah, I believe that's Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. My friend Tails' channel is helping with that. It's originally they did it to troll people into thinking they were coming out with Sonic Adventure 3 because they had Maddie on tweet out something about Sonic and Sonic's going on an adventure or whatever, and then the number 3, and everyone got excited. I think they were just fucking with people.
I want to address Ace's comment real quick because I've had so many people asking me this. No, I can't play as Tails because Gek and I are across the country from each other. It doesn't work that way.
Donate to the channel. Maybe they'll move in. Who knows? Make these lofty promises. They're so fraudulent. If you donate, all your dreams will come true.
Well,
We'll have our own grump space.
Yeah.
Like, because during the episodes, I kept commenting, like, man, I wish I could play as Tails. And we get like 10,000 people. You can play as Tails in this. I know. We are not.
But not online. Online infrastructures are complicated.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Everybody's Supersonic Racing. Now I got this song stuck in my head. I don't wanna off myself. Anyway, I really like this level, by the way. I like that they because in my video I was talking about how like the tubes were kind of crazy and intimidating, like especially when you knew the purple goop was coming. But I like that they kicked it up to 11. Everything you liked about these levels in the past games, they amped up to 11. I think.
There's so much happening.
Yeah, they kept a lot of the similar backgrounds at times. I think aspects of them anyway. That's probably annoying because they're hearing the actual music and then me singing a different part of the same song.
That's what I did.
Ganimer says, I'm back, what did I miss? I've just been talking a bunch of shit, and Gek's been playing the game better than I ever could hope to in my 27 years on this earth.
Oh, thank you, Chase.
Fuck off.
I just expect that when I come when I say
it's code for I love you. That's what you gotta understand.
I'll kill you.
Sky Kicks HD says in caps, does anyone in the stream, if so, what are the channel names? You seem like Chiol guys. Not chill, Chiol, like CHIOL.
Chill.
And then he said, okay, then he said chill. Sorry, he corrected himself. My mistake.
James, if you could like chase his channel, for Mr. Sky Kicks, that would help. And me and Jack, say hi, Jack.
Hello.
We're on this channel. We're on this channel. You already found us, so it should work.
Alchi, I'm so sorry we just yell over you for jokes.
It's fine. I expected that.
She's like I'm used
Wait,
to
yeah,
it.
can you run forward after getting like bumped into reverse? Can you just hold forward and you run forward again?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That'll help so much. Noe Amaya, he said, "Thanks for pronouncing my name, Chase. No one can pronounce my name." Well, I'm a filthy fucking anime watching degenerate. You gotta understand. So, that's probably why I had any luck with that. Or I forget if I said no Amaya, but what are you gonna do? Oh, but yeah, so the fucking in the podcast with YMS that I'm doing, it's, if you guys aren't familiar with him either, you know, you guys here on the stream or the people in the chat, but like YMS, Your Movie Sucks. He does like really funny. He made Cool Cat Saves the Kids, like the video review of that terrible cringy like homemade video that some guy made.
Yeah.
And he's really funny, but he's really analytical. And the whole time I'm talking to him, I was like nervous because he's really serious, and I didn't want to look like a fucking fanboy loser to him. And he was really nice. He was super polite. And then there was a time when I was talking about Ryuk, however you want to say it, in the Death Note movie. You know, the big demon guy who gives Light the Death Note. And I was telling him about how, like, you know, in the anime, Ryuk was like so neutral, and he didn't really care what Light did. He just gave him the Death Note because he's bored and he wanted to see what happened. Yeah, but in the anime, they have, or in the movie, they have him played by Willem Dafoe, his voice anyway. And he's all like encouraging him to do that. And when I told that to YMS, and he just imitated him and went, "Come on, it'll be fun." Come on. Just like he did a funny voice.
He entertained me.
Funny boy. Ghost Wolf says, "Chase, what's your favorite thing to cook?" A delicious sandwich with cheddar cheese and like fresh pickles sliced myself, fresh tomato sliced myself, toasted bun with the nice layer of mayonnaise in between the bun and cheese. That's probably my favorite thing to cook. But my second answer would be salmon with like lemon olive oil, because I'm a
Skykick subbed to us and then caused himself to bleed. Sarah, go get that looked at.
Wait, what? Godspeed, Spider-Man.
I subbed and I'm bleeding a lot because I hit my toe in my door and my nail has now come off.
Maybe go get that looked at instead of typing to us.
Alchi, can you call the 911, please?
It's just as fine. We don't need nails.
Don't need.
We can wait till later.
We've evolved past the point of needing toenails. That's some stupid shit. That's some primitive shit. That's some caveman shit. The Death Note movie was so bad. For anyone who wants to watch it, I'm not just being a fanboy who's like, it wasn't an exact reproduction of the show. It's literally, they took out, as YMS put it, they took out absolutely everything good from the anime. They didn't have enough time to develop it. Yeah. Like, there's a scene where, like, Light's dad meets Watari, who's, like, L's butler and caretaker. And, like, Watari just walks out of this big open room and just immediately starts talking. And then he's just like, "Hello, Mr. Turner," because that's actually his last name in the movie. "Hello, Mr. Turner. I'm Watari." No. Let's keep walking this way. We only have 120 minutes to tell this whole story. We're rushing the fuck out of it. It was really bad.
Yeah, it was basically trying to condense the entire first season or something.
37 episodes into one, and it's like at the end they reveal that he's Kira, and then like, you know, like that they basically blew their load in the whole movie. And then his dad's like, "So you're Kira, huh?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then he's like, we're gonna make a sequel. It's like, how? How do you propose you will do that? You've fucking done it all now. You've gotten all the fun stuff out of the way.
Well, because in the anime he didn't know his dad didn't know, right?
It's because he died!
Yeah, exactly.
His dad died in the show!
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert.
People are saying that Chase is a lot louder. Guys, do you think you could turn him down in Discord?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was only one person, but yeah. I'm being loud on purpose.
A few people mentioned
let's put you down a little bit right here. Yeah,
that's fine. I'm mostly doing it for comedic effect, but I'm sorry for any pairs of headphones.
Sky Kicks, if you are now without a toenail, that I'm sorry, but that takes priority.
Your shoes more interesting than my foot, so you know. Hey, you got some disinfectant, rub some dirt on it, you'll be alright. Walk it off.
Walk
it off, you'll be fine.
You don't need it.
People have survived dysentery, probably. You'll be fine. Chase is kind of scary. Yeah, I know.
He's a silly boy.
Try living with my brain. It's not easy.
Cammy does.
Cammy, how do you live with me?
I don't. I try to avoid thinking.
Says the girl that needs me to go to bed.
Fuck off.
She's like, I can't sleep. I need your hugs.
You can't prove that to anyone on that
Saying it on stream right now, live.
Can't prove it.
Everyone type Kappa in the chat if you believe me and not Cammy. Ganamar, I'm sorry if I spoiled that for you, but in my defense, it's a 10-year-old anime, so pick up the pace a little.
Yeah. Hurry up.
Like, Pro Jared said at a panel, he was like, oh, Final Fantasy VI, and he, like, gave a spoiler. For, you know, to make up for that, I'm not going to spoil Final Fantasy VI just in case. And he gave a really big spoiler, and everyone went, ah, and he gave them this look like, fuck you, and he said, it's a 20-year-old game! Or 30-year-old. And then he looked at himself and he went, he put his hand in his head in his hand, he said, it's a 30-year-old game. Say, I'm so old now. Where did my time go?
I wasted my life playing
Sora
video
said,
games.
fuck off, quote, Cammy 2017. Pretty much. Oh, so have you heard of that meme where people will, guys, like boyfriends will take the lyrics from the opening to King of Queens? That's kind of cute. It's like, oh, I just want to come home to you and blah, 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 whatever. And then I sent the girlfriend, they're like, that's so sweet of you. And like everyone like copy-pasted it, sent their girlfriend a lot of them were like, oh my god, you're so sweet. I sent it to Cammy and I heard from, I was in the bathroom and I heard from the second floor, Chase, fuck off, I know that's the lyrics from King of Queens.
He's like, fuck, I thought I was going to get laid.
By the way, I'm probably peaking a little bit, so I'll turn down the input on my mic just a bit here.
Okay.
Hopefully this should sound much better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds nice and clear.
What was that? Aquafox said, I might be the only one to say it, but I didn't really care about Death Note, neither the movie nor the anime. I just thought Light was a deranged psychopath and a glorified serial killer. It didn't glorify serial killing whatsoever. Light was absolutely a psychopath, yes. It glorified the idea of what would you do if you had this unlimited power, and I think it's an interesting sort of psychological dissection of, you know, would you be like L, who's justified and righteous and virtuous in every way and never kill anyone as long as it was unnecessary, or would you be like Light and just throw people's lives away if they were going to try to throw you in jail? You know, it's like, it's a really thrilling murder mystery game of cat and mouse and detectives and the police, and it's also like supernatural because he has this crazy power that can kill people by writing their name down. So it's just one of the most unique series I've ever seen, and if you actually watch the series like all the way through, it's a really good time because you see Light making these decisions, and for some people they'd be moral dilemmas. Like for example, and this isn't a spoiler, but Light and L. In fact, I'll leave it on a cliffhanger in case you want to check it out. But Light is for those who aren't familiar with Death Note, Light is basically this kid who finds this notebook from basically the underworld.
Spoiler alert.
No. You just explained the beginning of the plot synopsis! Fucking just starts seizing out. And, you know, he's like, oh, alright, I'll use this. And he tests it out on, like, a convict on TV, and it worked. And, oh, fuck. And then, like, a girl's about to get, like, you know, I can't say it easily. A girl's about to get raped on the street by this, like,
I was about to say
crazy,
it for you.
this crazy biker gang. And then he uses it at the last minute and gets one of them killed by a truck. And that's when he knows, okay, this book isn't fucking around. Then he starts doing all this shit to, like, he starts creating a just world in his mind, and he starts saying, oh, I'm gonna kill all these convicts. And then, like, this one really, really good detective who works, like, in total secret, never shows his face, he ends up narrowing down that Light is in Japan, in a very specific city, and he's like, I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill you, because I'm justice. And then eventually, later on in the series, the guy tracks him down face to face, but instead of just being like, you're Kira, and I'm gonna kill you, Kira, of course, being what the Japanese people there dubbed him, because Kira sounds like killer to their language. He ends up finding him. Instead of just going after him and arresting him, he's like, I need to find proof. So he just comes up to him and he's like, oh, hey, I'm new to this school. I want to fucking... And he gives him a fake name, the name of a celebrity, so that he can't write his name down. And then, like, he befriends him, just so that way... And then Light's like, fuck, you just, like, made yourself really apparent to me. I didn't expect this tactical move. Now I can't kill you. or else like it'll be obvious that I'm
obvious
Kira.
suspect.
And so, and then the interesting thing is, like, he's like, I'm gonna do this for as long as I need to before I kill you, L. But then they, like, actually become really good friends. And it's like, he intended to do this long con to get this guy's name, like his true name. And then it's like, oh, fuck. You learn more about L, and you're like, he's actually a very sad person who just wants one friend. That's all he wants. And so it's like, it's a really sweet story. The soundtrack's really good. The writing's really great, considering that they winged the second half in the manga when it was coming out. They're just like, fuck it, just do something crazy. We need something this week. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. Aquafox says, but I do know the plot. That's fine. You can just not like a show. There's nothing wrong with that. But to dismiss it as it glorified killing, it didn't glorify killing. If it bleeds, it leads. Anything that has, if anything involves death or murder or, you know, violence, that's just human nature. We're going to find it interesting. It doesn't glorify killing any more than Game of Thrones. Does Game of Thrones glorify killing?
Oh, yes.
I just think that's a weak argument, because it could apply to literally anything on TV right now, including the news.
It glorifies nudity.
But no, it's my favorite anime series of all time, I would say, next to Cowboy Bebop. But it's not for everyone. I've heard other people say it's just boring, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
I never found it boring. I thought it was very exciting. Like, I was like, oh shit, what is he gonna do this time? You know, I had to know what happened. You know.
Yeah.
Also,
and
to be fair, you can't judge an entire series based on the first episode, which is, I think, what he said he did.
I didn't see if he said that, but
He said he saw the first episode.
Oh yeah. If you only saw the first episode, then you're speaking out of your ass, frankly. Because, like, if I don't like a show, I'm like, I hate this show. I'm gonna keep watching it, because then eventually I'll be able to be educated on like whether or not my assumptions about the show were like grounded in anything, or if I was just like being presumptuous.
I always give it at least 3 episodes. I feel like that's plenty of time.
Yeah, there's actually something called like a 3-episode rule, I think.
Yeah.
Aquafox says, yeah, I didn't want to crap on, it just wasn't my style. No pitchforks coming at me for it. I can understand fans who do like it. Yeah, it's, you know, you're allowed to like whatever you want.
Does The Walking Dead glorify killing?
It glorifies self-defense, Carl. First of all, Carl. I stopped watching The Walking Dead because it's just it became clear. If you actually watch YMS's The Walking Dead videos, he kind of exposes AMC for being
AMC's a dick.
Yeah, he renamed the AMC acronym to Almighty Cunts.
Yeah.
And but yeah.
I was like, man, no one like very.
Is there an echo? I'm sorry.
My mic might be a little high, but let me look at the Discord.
James just gave us 10 pounds. Now I'm fat.
Thank you. Yes, stream is normal time tomorrow.
James, keep your filthy British money, you fuck. Cammy just said, wow.
Wow, you racist chases.
Fucking. You guys know Lonely Goomba, right?
Yes.
I think I already told you I helped him like do the voice for his new video, and he showed me like this this Photoshop thing. I didn't know what it was. It had 40,000 notes on it from Tumblr. Turned out he doctored it. It was this thing like, is Lonely Goomba racist? And it's just him photoshopped onto Hitler's body, and it's just like it's a joke like based on hyperbole. Yeah. It's just the whole idea is he said something offensive.
Lonely Goomba, PewDiePie.
I like when all that like stuff was going on, you know, Charlottesville, and then PewDiePie was like, he showed a picture of the groups, and he was like, "Wow, these guys have been watching too many PewDiePie videos." Like at his own expense, it was really good.
That's funny.
He still got in trouble for it, I think. But
whatever.
Goes to show you, no jokes allowed.
I'll be like, whatever. I'm fucking famous, bitch.
If I push my mic farther away from me, does that help with the echo?
I don't hear an echo.
Hold on, stop saying anything. I'm testing
a bunch of people.
Sound. Hold on, Alchi. Don't say anything. Like, be as quiet as you can, because I'm trying to see if there's an echo on your side. I see the green thing around you. Maybe you're breathing into it gently, but... Yeah, Alchi, I'm not even saying anything at all, and your sensitivity must be so high. Like, you're permanently green.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, you're constantly green. So.
I'll turn my mic down.
Sure.
Can you say you're green in Snake's voice?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not constantly green. Now, that should probably fix it.
Alright, cool.
James said, but Chase, my filthy British money pays for your Patreon pledge. Damn it, he's got a point. Shit. I should shut my doity mouth.
I was gonna say, Chase, can you say you're still green in Snake's voice?
You know, it would be cool to have Lonely Goomba in the stream, but in the times I've talked to him, he's a very kind of soft-spoken, shy person, so I'm not sure if he's comfortable outside of his normal videos. Just a guess, I don't know.
Who knows?
But Lonely Goomba's really nice. I like him a lot.
I like him. He's a good boy.
I've talked to him
Good boy.
about doing stuff like that, and he says it's kind of a problem since
His voice.
he not only lives with other people, but also the time zone difference.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it. Tell him to stop being such a baby and drink his tea and come to bed and do the stream.
Time to move to America.
Hey, Gek,
Yeah.
if you move to Texas anytime soon, I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
I just love that in the animation. He just has a little.
He has a little goober face.
Yeah, and then he's like, he's got his tongue out. You know that meme top 10 anime betrayals that people like to put everywhere if there's ever like a disagreement about something? Was that started because that was like, what's the name of that cancerous channel that just does like fucking 5 videos a day and it's always like just lists? They steal ideas. Watch Mojo.
Watch Mojo.
Was that started by Watch Mojo?
I have no idea.
I think that was started by Watch Mojo and people just started memeing them.
Probably.
Also, Gek, those little lights that you land on every now and then, maybe you just in time, but you can use those as platforms to climb higher. You just have to react quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, those little lights that you can stand on and then they fall. Those always give you like a moment to jump off of them and get to a higher plane. And I'm assuming if this game follows traditional Sonic mechanics or design philosophy anyway, the higher path you can take in Sonic, the better. There's less obstacles. There's more like rings and goodies.
Yes.
And it's less lethal, generally speaking. But I have done no research into Sonic Mania whatsoever. So
I love it when he does that.
When I go, ah!
I don't know what it is about that. It's so funny.
it's just very sincere. It's just like fuck. By the way, Gek, you keep doing that thing where you turn the corner and then you try to. You know those like weird sort of like right angle blue sphere arrangements?
Yeah.
Where you walk in one side, you gotta do the right turn, and then you gotta jump back over and get the last two. If you just
try to close them
it's hard
off.
to describe, but it's possible. If you just cover like 50% of the outside blue spheres,
Yeah, just close
and
it
the others
off.
are like, and the others are kind of in a corner. If you do that, then they all turn into rings.
Yeah,
So
close it off, right?
yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cammy.
Really quick, what do you think about this? Me glamoring my.
Is it like a paintbrush?
Yeah, it does. Cute. It's like a black mage,
It is cute.
but it's like really. It costs a lot, but I've got like enough
Yeah.
makeup for it.
Anyway, enough about Final Fantasy XIV on a Sonic Mania stream.
I know, that was a long question. Yes, it looks cute. It looks fine.
Should I get it?
Whatever you want. It's your money.
Did I squeak? When did I squeak?
When did you
Thank
squee?
you. When did I?
As long as you squeed and you did not pee. Because that's just bad.
Yeah, isn't it funny just how easy that fight is?
These bosses are really interesting.
It was easy because I had the bubble.
No, even if you don't have the bubble, you can just jump up and hit him at any out. Knuckles, wait, because Knuckles does not jump as high as Sonic.
Yeah.
I love Tails when he runs out of breath. It's so cute.
He's a little baby.
I want my own Tails.
I have one. I won him at a county fair.
I dated a girlfriend way back then in Iowa, visiting her for a weekend. By the way, if you live in Iowa, I'm really sorry. Get help. Move out of there. Terrible, terrible place for any person to live. This is corn.
I like corn.
I like corn. It's good for the fiber. It's good for the bowels. Anyway,
Just chew it thoroughly.
just don't choke, don't die. I'll kill you if you die.
Am I quiet now? Okay, I'll turn it up.
I think you sound pretty good. Maybe just maybe don't do it on your mixer. Do it through OBS or whatever you're using.
I'm just on Discord.
Sounds fine to me.
But like I was gonna say, I dated a girl back in Iowa when I went to the fair,
Ooh, Richard donated $5. I got Splatoon 2. What gun was it that I should never use?
I think he's referring to my arrow spray rant. It's not that you should never use it, it's just most people, except those who've been playing the game for a long time, know how to use it properly, and so I just recommend against using it at all.
Unless you're
If newer
competent.
at it. Yeah, basically.
Use
sure
arrow
to
spray,
use
you're
the
just a
paint
bad
roller.
person.
Make sure to use the paint roller until you realize that you can use better weapons.
Splattershot Junior is pretty good. Just if you like a good spread, just stick with that. But I can also recommend the regular Splattershot if you would like a more mid-range weapon.
By the way, Richard, thank you for the $5.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Kisses for you, boy. That's complimentary Chase face kisses.
There you go. What more
it's
could you
very
want?
valuable. No market price because it's eternal. Those kisses don't go anywhere.
Cammy gets them for free.
Yeah, it's true. I should charge her a lot at this point.
Well,
If I sent her an invoice for all the kissing I've been giving her.
Alpha Park says you should use it correctly or not at all, and I want to point out that's not exactly what I'm trying to say. It's just because there's so many people using it and not using it correctly, it's really inconvenient for people who have to play with them. And not only that, but like.
By the way, really quickly, James, thank you for banning the Sonic fan. Fanboy. He said you all are fucking idiots. No, idots. He forgot the second I.
Okay.
Oh, whoops.
So I was just saying that, thank you for banning the people that commonly flooded the comments section of my Sonic videos.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Oh, is this the same person?
James is right. It's pretty good in Salmon Run. I will give it that.
No
Oh,
offense, Alllocchi, but Discord sucks as Demon Slayer. Okay, go use Skype then. See how good that is.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's doing great.
Everybody loves it.
See, I'm a guest, so I'm allowed to be a little bit mean with some of your chat. If they say rude things, you guys are just like, I'm not gonna say anything wrong. This is just we don't censor our guests.
The opinions and how's that thing go?
Oh yeah, the opinions found throughout this this stream are indicative of the guest and not of the host. Or something like that. It's kind of legal where you're just like,
Yeah, legal.
this product is not recommended for ages 8 and under. It's just like where they speed it up artificially really quickly. Dr. Dan Dog says, Alllocchi, wah, I have a question. Are you chubby? I don't think she's chubby. I think she's...
His opinions don't reflect that of the GaijinGamersPlay.
Yeah, somebody's late.
So I see no one's a chubby chaser, Mr. Dan the Dog. Dan Dog dude.
I like them thick.
I don't think I am.
No, you're not. I mean, you're not a twig. You're a
not
very
skinny.
normal. You're a very normal size.
I'm average.
Size.
You're in the Lochi size.
You're not average. You're above average because you're a fucking ghost. You're not normal. You're paranormal. You know.
You're abnormal.
There's a lot of bad fanboys, not just Sonic. True, but they take the cake. I would say
They
the
have
Sonic
they
fans
have
are
a
not
big
doing
rap.
themselves any favors.
Yeah. God damn it!
Whoops.
I fail.
I'm gonna die. I done fucked that, Papa.
Help me, Daddy.
Chase Face, the verbal enforcer of the stream. You're goddamn right, I am, Sage. If I had a death note that could just ban people off of stream chats. Oh wait, they call that the ban button on the stream.
The band note.
My whole situation is redundant.
Let's do an anime about the band note.
The ban note. No, it would just be the Twitter mute note. It's be very, very compelling, very hard hitting shit.
How is Gaijin with moving? He's all done. They're mostly settled. We just got a new washing machine.
I hover over the band button and I press it.
If he ever ends up doing a con here in Texas and you guys end up showing up, I'll definitely hang out with you guys.
Hell yeah.
I'd love to.
I would love to.
I had a dream. I had a dream for some reason. It probably has to do partially with my real life experiences, but I had a dream that like I was hanging out with you guys and Gaijin, and every time I talked to Gaijin, he would just be like, and just like blow me off, and I was like, what the hell? That was the whole dream.
He's not really like that. That's weird.
I would say, Gaijin, you're being a bad boy.
No comment. Anyway, we all have our run-ins with people. But Mighty Games, PW Gaming, I've been here for nearly an hour and you haven't answered my question. Okay, first of all, if you ask a question, you're not entitled to get a response to your question. So all you guys in the chat who are saying, "Oh, you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question." We're sorry if we miss your question. We genuinely are not like doing it out of spite. But like, come on. Do you really need to whine about it? I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to say.
I would say just ask it again, right?
You just ask it again. We're bound to read it at some point.
Yeah, don't spam it over and over, but like, once or twice. And also, don't show up to a stream just to get attention. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, trust me, there's plenty of shit going on in the stream. It's very, very momentum interrupting to just be like, I know we're having a natural conversation, it's flowing and branching up on other conversations, but hold on, bruh had a question.
Hold on, I'm playing Sonic.
Yeah.
We take questions when we have the time, and if we happen to see yours, cool. If we don't, give us a break.
Yeah.
Cool your fucking jets, kiddos. What is it? Fenrir Blaze said, Chase, have you ever been to the RGV before? I don't know what that stands for, so no.
Probably a convention or something.
Retro game something. No, I've never been. Noe Amaya says, do you play Call of Duty? I used to play Call of Duty all the time, but then when Ghosts came out for the PS4 as like a launch title, it was like the worst Call of Duty I've ever played, and it kind of ruined it for me. I sat there and I was like, why do I play Call of Duty? It's just... I always get mad. I never feel like any of my deaths or any of my like victories are legitimate, and then I have nothing to show for other than 300 hours wasted into prestiging. And then it's like, is there anyone that prestiged like 20 times in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or 3, and anyone cares that they did that? Like, that's not a crowning achievement. Anything you do in those games, I would argue that Splatoon is a game worth putting your time in, because that's that's a pretty social game. I think a lot of people like it, and once you get to level 50, you're just like, cool, I'm good. I can just maintain this now. Call of Duty is designed to be a time waster. It's designed to never... They designed those games so that if you only ever play that game ever, you can feel fulfilled and feel like you got your money's worth.
I want to... We'll go ahead, sorry.
No, it's cool. And I know your boyfriend plays Call of Duty. Like, it's a really polished series. Like, I really like Call of Duty. I love the graphics. I love the frame rate. I love all the balancing and stuff like that they have in it, the sound effects. I love the adrenaline rush as, you're sprinting around corners. There's a guy, and just fucking pull the trigger, and just try to kill him really quickly. But, it's terrifying. Like, I can't use a shotgun in Call of Duty if it's a pump action, because I'll just go and just like shoot the wall out of just a sheer knee-jerk reaction. Like, sometimes I grip the controller so tight I click in on one of the thumbsticks and I knife nothing, just the air, and then they're like lol, you're dead.
I knew,
but
I gotta get
long answer,
I've been meaning to get him to give me this clip he saved one time of him, no joke, sniping someone in a helicopter from the ground.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I want to play as him. I want to play with him as McCree on my team again sometime.
And not sniping the helicopter, mind you. This was somebody who was sitting in the back of the helicopter. Just, from the ground.
Wow, there was only what, 4 blue?
And you can hear the guy who was shot saying, "Oh, somebody just sniped me." So that's how you know he got him.
Yeah. Also, Fenrir Blaze clarified Rio Grande Valley. It's the southern tip of Texas, Chase. I think that's 10 hours away from where I am, so I'm definitely never going to go there. Probably not even until the day I die. I'll probably never see that place ever.
I saw a couple comments I want to touch on real quick. That's alright. Aquafox, you're not a troll. Don't worry. We know you mean well, so don't feel bad. There's one other. Shoot. Oh, darn it. I don't mean to hold up the stream. There's a question.
No, Aquafox, we can definitely tell the difference between someone that's just having a genuine disagreement and someone that's just trying to be a dick and get a reaction. You're good.
Yeah, a differing opinion.
Just never fucking cross me again, you piece of shit. I'm just kidding.
A differing opinion does not make you a troll. You're good. Don't worry.
I'll kill you, Aquafox. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get you.
But okay,
don't trigger me.
Mr. Dan Dog says, "Hey Geck, Batman and Robin or Rick and Morty?"
Batman.
I mean, the more, if you want, like you, the Rick and Morty. I don't think Batman and Robin's been like a really hotly talked about series for a while.
I like Spider-Man.
Even when they've tried to bring it into live action. What?
I like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's my boy.
He shoots his web in my face, and I go, stop it.
That got Cammy right there.
But, yeah, Cammy just likes the dumb places.
Oh my god, True Master Games
I'll wait till
you should make a Discord server at some point. We have a Discord server, but it's just for us and like close friends. It's not public. I do.
You should make a public Discord server just so you can have, you know, a more frequent place to talk to your family if you want. Not everyone has time to, you know, dedicate to that. But
I was about to touch on that. Oh, there's an echo. I'm sorry. I was about to touch on that. I do intend on making my own public Discord for my stream channel. So for my Twitch channel is like to kind of like coincide with that. So there's that. But like if we made our own public Discord, I would have to be the one to moderate that.
Yeah, of course.
I can't do that and my own, so I'm gonna have to.
I'd help you moderate that. Let me know if you ever need.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just have the one to deal to have to.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I have two Patreons, two Discords, one for patrons and one for just general fans. That, you know, it's pretty stagnant, but if people want to post something funny, they can. And I mute the public one, and I leave all notifications on for the patron one, because obviously I want to be able to hear what the people who are supporting me financially say. Good death, Geck. Thank you. But yeah, it's a pretty good idea if you have the time for it, but it's not for everyone.
Jeez, there we go.
I think people just like to, you know, have Discord be their kind of general catch-all social thing.
Sorry, I fell.
Well, part of the reason I want it to be about my Twitch channel is because I'd like to be sort of part Twitch, Discord, part semi-casual Splatoon community. Because I feel like there isn't enough of that. Like any Splatoon community is mostly for like completely pro or nothing.
Yeah, totally.
It's pro or nothing.
And like I'd like people to feel like they a little more accessibility to the community, and they don't have to be like in a team or anything.
Oh, Noe Amaya said, "What's your favorite show, Chase?" That's a really hard question, but if I could just have a show on to watch anytime, I'd probably say Dexter's Lab.
Oh my god!
Just because, like,
it's good.
I should preface this: don't do drugs, kids. I was hanging out with my friend in Michigan one time, and we were doing like a game event thing. It was like a charity thing, so we weren't getting paid. There was nothing like pressing. So he's like, "Do you want to just get stoned?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we just watched Dexter's Lab, and I was like, Towley was actually on TV last night on South Park. But we were just hanging out, and he had Boomerang. A boomerang! It's all coming back to you. And he ended up, we were watching it, and it was just like, this show still holds up, because the timing and the editing and the sound design, like, Dexter's Lab is still so fucking good.
It makes me lol.
It makes me cry, and I ask why.
It makes me squeal.
I squee and then I flee. Ace Cooper says, question, ALLOCHI, I did my Splatoon 1 stream. Do you still want me to save it?
Yeah, just hang on to it. We'll come to that later, because I haven't really had the time to sit down and decide what I want to do with my Discord. But once that's up, then I'll set up a channel just for that kind of thing.
Mr. Dan Dog said, DD, get out of my laboratory. I was telling Cammy one of these, like recently I said, you are stupid. You are stupid. Don't forget, you are stupid.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Did you know it's actually omelette au fromage?
Really?
Yeah, omelette au fromage is the proper one.
The cartoon lied to me.
Who would have thunk it?
Remember that episode where they were actually cursing?
He's the smartest boy you've ever seen, but Diddy blows his experiments to smithereens. Cammy needs to shut the fuck up now. or I will die.
Did you ever see the? I don't know if it was a special or a movie, but it was the one where he was an exchange student to Japan.
The episode of Dexter's Lab?
Yeah. It was long though, so I don't know if it was supposed to be like a kind of a movie or a special.
I remember the one with the girl who stalked him with the huge eyes, and they're like, I, your eyes hypnotize, but why, do you stay by my side? Whoa, 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 why don't you go? So, whoa, whoa, I be alone. But she just stalks him the whole time.
I don't know.
I thought she was cute.
I remember the time travel movie. With all the
Wait, I don't remember the movie. Mr. Dandog says I sound like Julian?
Julian!
Julian!
You gotta hear about this movie though. I don't know if it was actually a movie. I'm just gonna call it that. He's an exchange student, and I don't remember what led to this, but the climax of the movie ends up with him piloting a giant robot with him and his family.
Oh, I think I remember something like that.
Yeah, and they discovered
that wasn't a movie. That was just one of the. I think it was one of those episodes that was like a full 30 minutes rather than 2 episodes, 15 minutes each.
Like he had to show his family his lab just so he could save the world.
Yeah.
Also, Sonic, the user known as Sonic Mania, who serendipitously is also here in Sonic Mania stream. Go figure. Said, Chase, hate to burst your bubble, but Rick is smarter than Dexter. Okay.
That's true.
Cool, man. No argument here, buddy.
That wasn't the point of the conversation.
That wasn't. I think he was just trying to say in general, because the whole idea is, like, you know, Dexter's boy genius.
He's pretty smart for his age.
I hope Screw Attack does a fucking epic game fight episode where Dexter and Rick fight to the death, and Rick better win or I'll be mad.
And then when one of them wins, the fanboys are like, the death battle is biased.
Yeah. Oh, Sage the Omni Geek says, "Go Dexter family, go." I think that's what it was. Yeah. Isn't it crazy how that shit just remains dormant in your subconscious?
Go Dexter family, go.
Oh my god, I love that.
Oh yeah, I didn't put the melody to it. I still every now and then I think, ah ha ha. It climbs out of like the recesses of my brain when I'm trying to like take a test. I'm just like, who the fuck did that? Who was that?
Do you remember an artist on DeviantArt named Bleedman?
Who?
I think it was Bleedman or something like that. He did like a full comic series that was just like a world of all like Cartoon Network characters. Yeah, like
I don't think so, but I thought you said his name was Gleeben, and I was gonna go.
Gleeben. That was I think it was Bleedman.
Bleedman. No, never heard of it.
It's like old thing. I don't know.
If it was like a hentai artist, I'd probably have their name memorized. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as I see a certain style of like porn or something, I'm just like, oh, that's this artist. I immediately know their style.
Same here.
I do have a problem. My dick has a mind of its own.
Well, that means I have a problem then.
Oh, yeah, you do. Every time I see any nude Five Nights at Freddy's character, I'm just like,
fuck you, Gek.
Yeah.
You brung this on.
I can't help but view what's the duck called?
Chica.
Chica. I can't look at Chica anymore with a clean conscience.
See, you're like, I gotta fuck her. I just got it.
I just gotta put my dick in my screen. And then I'll scream.
I squeeze. Well, I did Marina. Does that help put it in perspective?
Oh wait, let me look back at some of the questions. Would love to see a Jimmy versus Dexter. Wait, which is Jimmy? Were we just talking about Jimmy? I don't even know.
Neutron?
Jimmy Neutron. I think that's like 10 years. I think it's 10 years too late for that lab, honestly. I don't think anyone gives a shit. The only people that would watch Jimmy Neutron were people who if you guys ever watch iDubbbz, he does that series called Bad Unboxing where people just send him shit and he reacts to it. And he just pulled out a picture of Shane The one who's like, Lord! They just they pulled a picture. He just pulled out a picture of me. He said, for the person who sent me a photocopied picture of Shane from Jimmy Neutron, fuck you. I just love that joke. What is the most smartest? First of all, redundant. Smartest covers the most part. What is the smartest fictional scientist in terms of their own made-up science? I don't fucking know.
I don't know, there's like a million of them writing like comics.
I liked the
Just
death
alone.
battle where it was between Eggman and Wily and nobody wins.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Because they're both incompetent bad guys. It's kind of funny.
It was fun.
Well, it's because Wily's like was it Wily's like virus thing that took over the Metal Sonic's Ultra form, and
I think...
so it was kind of like a draw in a sense.
Yeah.
Because Wily's virus.
Aquafox said Chica the chicken, but it's probably because everyone, to everyone, she's a girl. I don't know. And then Goldberg, aka Goldfish, said in all caps, "Don't call Chica a duck." What do you want? You gonna cry? You want to fight me? No, I think that, and you know, if it's a chicken, then you know,
Are you
I'm
gonna
not gonna sleep over it. That's a sleep. That's a misconception that I think I'll still be able to sleep with. But I think that, yeah, you look at Chica and you don't think of a duck, you're full of shit. It's almost no feathers, just yellow. When you think of yellow, you think of a duckling.
And it has a big flat beak.
Big flat beak, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chickens have like the sharp, like kind of thinner
Yeah, they have
beak.
a pointed beak,
Oh my
right?
god, when we recorded Five Nights at Freddy's for the first time and I was calling her a ducky the whole time, people lost their minds.
Duck.
Who
Okay,
gives a
sorry.
shit? Actually, I don't actually do anything other than this. I'm right, okay? So you just better thank me.
Sorry I insulted your waifu.
Chica the waifu.
Yeah.
No, like there are literally people that just watch YouTube comments, just like fucking balling their fists up, and the moment that you make a mistake, they're just like, "I fucking got you! I knew I was smarter than you."
What the hell is going on in this stage right here?
I don't even know. Yeah, this is one of the stages I don't really care for. I love the one that's like icy nature. That
I feel
one's
like
really
it's going on forever.
I'll fight you, Chase. We got unsettled business, said Aquafox. Bring it, bitch.
Sorry,
What to what?
I'm not sure I understand the context of that.
You're like, I don't even know anymore.
Let's see.
Leave me alone.
Metal Sonic killed everyone. Piece of shit robot man. Noe Amaya said, Chase, do you watch? He said, I'll read it verbatim. He said, I'm sorry, I just like picking on people when they make typos. He said, Chase, do you watch Fairly Odd Parents? Not actively, but I used to watch it, and I actually really like the show. I think it's a great show. My shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. My shiny teeth that glisten, just like the stars in space. Shiny teeth that sparkle, add beauty to my face. Something. You know, I walk a mile just to see you smile. Woo! Shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. I didn't hit the melody I wanted. It's really hard to like shift pitch rapidly and still.
With shiny teeth and me.
Shiny teeth, shiny teeth. Jesus, this fucking stage.
I know, right? I was just like, I need to find a way out of this loop.
Maybe stop jumping erratically.
Well, not doing that didn't work.
Gek, it's your fault. Fuck you.
I found my way out. I'm
I think you're
smart.
supposed to go up high, like when you. I think you just did that. Okay.
Ah, gross.
What else did people say?
What is this thing?
Chase, do you watch Fairly Odd Parents? Motherfucker, I just answered your question. You asked it twice. Go back and watch it again. Yeah, no, honestly, Fairly Odd Parents is a good show. It had a lot of heart. I think that one of the shows I really appreciate now, the animation terrified me as a kid, was Ren and Stimpy. That show's like a piece of genius, you know?
It's also very weird.
It's super weird. It's like traumatic sometimes,
Yeah.
but like as an adult, it's really funny. Like, you know, Happy Happy Joy Joy.
Yeah.
There's an
Everyone's
interlude in
favorite.
that song. There's an interlude in that song where he just says,
Why didn't you believe me?
"I told you I'd do
Yeah.
it, but you didn't believe me. Why did you believe me?" Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
he's bashing himself over the head with a hammer. It's just a lot of subliminal, like, emotional kind of shit that messes with you. It's people smiling with this crazy whacked out expression. You're just like, Mommy, what just happened?
Well, as a kid, it's like super hilarious because you don't know what's going on. But as an adult, you're like, what the fuck is happening?
There was just that, like, they just had, like, that horse character, and they would just ask him something at a press conference, look at it, and he'd bite his lower lip and look all like, eh, and he'd go, no, sir, I don't like it. That was his whole line. He would just say, no, sir, I don't like it.
Oh, I like how, like, kind of like, when he scrunches his face, he has, like, the, like, rolls the chins and stuff.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's kind of doing the dad ass face.
Yeah.
No, sir, I don't. He said, no, sir, he doesn't like it. Just, I think at some point, you know what's crazy to remember? Not a lot of people make this connection. Tom Kenny from Futurama, like the voiced Fry, he voiced Stimpy.
Yeah.
Ren, like that guy.
Yeah.
Really good. I love that. Aquafox says, let me make sure I didn't miss something he said.
Is Ren supposed to be Hispanic?
Oh, he just said, no, I think he's just supposed to be that sort of like, you know, Dr. Frankenstein, like whatever his name was, that
okay.
one. The one who's always drawn like with the one big eye.
He's supposed to be a Chihuahua, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be a Chihuahua. I love, oh my god, my favorite joke from Ren Stimpy is they're trying to get adopted. They're at like a pet shop.
Oh yeah.
And like a customer comes by and they're just like, you know, looking for a prospective new pet, and he's like, he's like, oh look, Ren, there's new customers, quick, act natural. And it like, and you see them, and it's a photorealistic of a cat, and it's a photorealistic picture of a cat and dog, like literally realistic.
That's
so
funny.
funny. Hi, Kim. How you doing?
The animation in that show was just.
It was really good.
I'm at the age finally where I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, because like back then it's just like, oh, haha, they said but.
Oh wait, I said Tom Kenny. I meant Billy West. People are correcting me in the chat.
Oh right.
They sound pretty similar though. They both have that same range, that higher range. People should keep typing that Billy West voiced Fry because there's never delays in streams. That never happens, and everything is 1-to-1.
Ah, crud.
Aquafox, you're being noticed every time because you're a good conversationalist and you have a distinct avatar and name. I remember when I used to go to Gaia all the time when it came out in like 2004. That site has history, but I don't know anything about it now. I remember
I saw Gaia avatars when people wanted me to draw their characters. They had a Gaia character.
I'm sorry, it's too close to home.
right.
Can you draw my OC? Make sure it has a fox tail, cat ears, or bust. Cammy's in my lap. That's why she's laughing. That is just a very loud laugh.
It was a loud laugh. I'm sorry.
Jace, what's the most crappy job you work?
Don't worry, Cammy. It's adorbs.
Noah Amaya says verbatim. Sorry again to pick on you. I just very much enjoy it. He said, Chase, what's the most crappy job you work and you quit?
YouTube.
That one.
GameStop. I liked it, but in terms of the pay and the hours and the customers, it was dog shit. But
yeah, here working there was just.
I really love working with video games. It's just I found that they didn't care that I loved video games or I had a passion for them. They cared that I sold pre-orders and
pretty much,
accounts.
yeah.
So I was like, suck my dick, GameStop Corporation.
You ever seen that video series that was basically in the style of like Yahtzee Croshaw, and he was talking about GameStop's business practices and stuff?
Oh, is it like
It got taken off YouTube quite a few times because it was exposing GameStop.
Was that the one that was like, if customers ask what you think of a game, you're not allowed to say it's bad. You just have to find something that you thought was good and just say that. Like, oh, it had a good soundtrack, even if the game is objectively terrible.
I'm not sure. He had quite a few episodes in the series talking about like all their practices and like what they do and all the bad stuff and whatnot.
If you find that,
basically,
you should,
I downloaded them, but like I think you just call it like I think it's Zero Originality. I think it's by the guy called Zero Originality, and it's like GameStop.
That's pretty funny. I like when people are self-aware with their format. Like,
yeah, because he did it in the same same art style as Zero Punctuation.
Also, hi Lone Wolf. I think I saw someone said that they said hi. I know.
Gek knows Yahtzee. I don't know him, but I watch him.
Yeah, he's pretty great. His streams are pretty good too. I like that instead of calling it Let's Play, Dark Souls, he calls it Let's Drown Out Dark Souls because it's really just him talking over the whole game and not. It's a really good name.
Yeah, you can't get through those ice cubes. Just wanted to let you know that.
I know. I gotta turn into ice and slam through him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There we go.
I watched one of his. I mean, this is odd because like I know everybody knows him for his what zero punctuation, and not necessarily for his Let's Plays. But I watched one of his Let's Plays once, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's usually him and one of his other sort of deadpan friends.
Yeah.
There's one called like Yahtzee annoys his girlfriend with Dark Souls, and there's one where it's called Yahtzee's girlfriend annoys him with Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Epic.
They're kind of cute because she really likes that one and stuff.
Sounds like something you and Cammy should do.
No, MIA says, Chase, do you play Minecraft?
Sometimes.
I haven't done it in like over a year, but
What is
it's a good game. Minecraft? It took me a second to process what you said. What is this?
I was like, Chase will get it. Give him a minute.
Yeah, I'm like your fucking reference machine, buddy. I'm just here
We both love it.
to validate you and your memes.
Don't act like you don't do it too, Chase.
He's just happy to finally have somebody who gets his references.
Yeah.
Alex is like a fucking degenerate weirdo.
Fucking loser.
And it's like, it ends up being one-sided, and I'm like, okay, please stop doing this.
You're just like, oh, thank God Chase is here so I can, like, drink my drink in peace. You're like, Chase talks so much, but the benefit of that is that I get to fucking... get to actually have a moment to think and breathe.
Want to hear Gex bullshit.
Philip Hamel, sorry if I said it wrong. He says, "Got to get those brown bricks."
Brown bricks.
Ultrabot Ultimus said, "I thought Epic Yarn was all right, more calm than this." Yeah, it's too easy. It's like too easy because it's for kids, and it's really cute and charming and quirky in its own way.
You can't
but
lose an Epic Yarn, right?
You can lose a lot of points, but I don't think you can actually die. I don't think there's any pitfalls or anything either. But
yeah.
The game's so easy and so relaxing. I literally play 2 levels, and I start to fall asleep. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Is the Mania PC port bad? No, but the only thing people are saying about it that's unfortunate is that, like, it has some always online DRM, which basically means you can't play it unless you're connected to the internet.
Wow, that's stupid.
Which is dumb. They did that with a lot of games in the past, and it never works out. But they're probably going to patch it out, or hackers or modders are probably going to find a way to do a mod that undoes that. So I wouldn't worry. It's a perfectly functional port. I played it in 4K, and there was no frame drops or stutters. It's the only game I can play in 4K, mind you. I have a $180 processor that's not very good.
Also, the Switch version is portable, so that just makes it 100% better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matthew Matosis was actually pointing that out. He was just saying that it's a console game that doesn't have any kind of stutter slowdown issues like Breath of the Wild, for example. So it's the perfect game to have on your Switch because you have the option of playing it both mobile and, at the dock.
Hell yeah, son.
The
hell am I doing in here?
Victor Ramos, I think, was referencing Oni earlier, and he said, "Don't swear on the live stream." People is already modding it.
They is doing the thing.
Noe Amaya said, "Chase, I don't have no... I don't know where that came from."
What?
I'm happy you don't have no friends, which means you do have friends. That's good. The true master of games says, "So Chase, how you get on here?"
Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
He's lost.
One day my parents met, and then I was a member of this big, beautiful Earth.
Ask my parents.
Well, you see, one day the true master of games, when a man and woman love each other very much.
They pulled that joke on Ed and Eddie once, and I always think of Ed and Eddie whenever somebody makes that joke.
He says, "Blame my parents, Eddie."
Where'd you come from? Blame my parents, Eddie.
Blame my parents, Eddie. I still love the... It's been a while since I've heard the phrase buttered toast, or I love chickens, Eddie.
I love chickens.
Did you know that, so Gek, in Dead Rising 2, you know that one psychopath that, like, needs you to sign the package before he can, like, leave?
what do you call it?
He's like a postal worker.
Yeah, what about him?
And then he signs and then he's like, I have a very special package for you, Chuck Green. And he hands you the bomb and you throw it and then you fight him. He's got a shotgun.
Uh-huh.
That's the voice actor that did Double D from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Oh, shit.
God, really?
Yeah, you literally hear it sometimes. He's like, you need to sign for the package! Like, he gets all high-pitched like Double D.
Oh, dear.
Oh my. Chase, Ren, and... Chase, comma, that's the Oxford comma in action. Chase, Ren and Stimpy, Dexter's Lab. Ren and Stimpy, comma, Dexter Lab, semicolon, watched Doug, comma, Rugrats? What are you trying to communicate to me?
Okay, let me break this down. Ren and Stimpy, good show. Dexter's Lab, good show. Watch Doug, Rugrats. Yes and yes. Okay, we got through that just fine. We're all okay.
We're all caught up now.
Don't stay in school, kids. And again, I just want to say, I'm just teasing.
Just don't go to college.
Teasing about comments. I'm not trying to be mean. If anyone takes it personally, I'm just, if you don't carefully, clearly type out your sentence, I will poke fun at you. But I don't hate you. I am a mean boy sometimes, but only to you.
Yeah.
And she's the kind of girl that likes it like that.
I was gonna say something, but I'll save it for once we're offline.
James?
What James do if the Kirby makes sense? It's gonna be. Oh, that's cute.
He said, "Hey, Gek, if the stream makes enough cash, can ALLOCHI be a plush be a plush Kirby plush?
Buy a Kirby plush. Aw.
I'd rather her buy an ALLOCHI plush.
Any money that made by the stream goes toward the channel. He's referencing a Kirby plush I was screaming about on Twitter a while ago.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, like, if you had some weird kind of like had some weird animosity. It's like, oh yeah, I'd love to buy a Kirby plush, and then Gek's just like, why don't you buy a real fucking job?
It's for the 25th anniversary. It's like the stitching where the black normally would be is just all pink. So he's all pastel and it's adorable.
Did you see that? I forget. Was it you that shared that picture of like a bunch of silly Kirby drawings where he was like holding the star rod between his butt cheeks and walking with it?
I never saw that.
So
it's like they like made his butt cheeks like have a mind of their own, and he literally just like he's on his back, but his butt cheeks he's using them like legs, and he's just walking with his butt.
I'm pretty sure I would have remembered that.
I retweeted it.
I would have remembered that.
Let me find it for you and maybe post it in the chat, because it is the most glorious thing I've ever seen in my 27 years on this earth. Let's see.
That already sounds hilarious.
Oh my god, I only just realized how incredibly hungry I am. My stomach just went, oh.
Like you're hungry. Richard just sent us $5.
Your old fans.
Was it Kirby plush?
No.
Richard, you don't do that.
What?
He's
I don't know if
asking
you
for the Kirby plush. You don't have to do that, thank you.
For Kirby plush, ALLOCHI, go easy on me, Splatoon, treat me like James. Thank you, Richard, for the $5.
I go easy
The $5.
Oh, Marshall Lee said, wow, Chase, lost all respect I had for you. Unsubscribed. Good. Ghost Wolf said, Chase, you're a cool dude, rock on. You're wrong. I'm not that at all.
I'll kill you.
I go all out against friends just out of respect. The only time I go easy on people, on my friends, is if, well, I go easy on lower level people just because
I go easy on the peons.
I also go easy on friends if I worry that they might not be having a good time by me killing them over and over.
Also, this is I'm about to put it in the chat, this is the link to the status. It's really, ALLOCHI, you need to look at it, it's really great.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna make me lol.
I love Kirby and Die. He's just in the corner. I just saw that he's walking with his butt cheek.
Oh,
he's got a really prominent butt in these pictures.
Oh, this is cute. He's very squishy.
Yeah, I saw this.
It's wonderful.
D.
King D. King, suck my D.
King D.
Whenever Cammy like wants to cuddle with me in bed or something like that, she'll just go Jiffy.
Jiffy.
She doesn't even say it. She doesn't enunciate. She goes Jiffy.
I don't do that, and you can't prove.
All right.
She's like, I have it right here on my phone.
Project more, you fuck.
While we're talking about it, Chase, I'll see where I found the
Damn it.
the plush, because I know you would like this. It's cute. I'll let you know when something.
I'm so hungry. How much longer are you guys gonna stream for?
Half an hour more.
Okay. I'll hang out for a bit and then I'll dip for the night because my artist is around. But I'll wait for the remainder of the stream, I think.
Cool.
But I'm gonna get some food first because I haven't eaten in about.
Here it is. I found
Have I had any solid food today?
No.
Oh.
Jeez, that's not healthy.
No, I had one of those like chocolate shake liquid breakfast
Neither
things.
have I.
Here, I'll link it in the chat because I think
Oh, we had
everyone wants
ramen.
to see it.
Right. Cammy made me ramen. I forgot about that.
Okay, it's a tweet. Look at the tweet.
Oh, okay.
He tweeted
It
it.
is durable.
Oh. I kind
Now-
of don't like
now-
that it's like slightly angled, but
Now
cute.
I gotta go look.
I don't like the logo on his foot, but other than that, it's all.
Well, it's an anniversary thing.
That is adorable.
Yeah. That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yes.
Look at this toy that I just found. When I say go, get ready to buy.
Go.
Buy him, not me. Let's try something else.
I'm already here. No.
Let's see.
I never even
Chase,
watched
favorite ice
Lazy
cream?
Town.
Ghost Wolf said, Chase, favorite ice cream flavor? All of it. Just fucking all of it. Everything except for coconut. If they make that, that's gross.
They don't make coconut ice.
I'm sure they make coconut ice cream. They make jalapeno ice cream, okay?
My favorite. my
They make
favorite
pizza
is
ice cream.
You're like,
Green tea. I like matcha. Green
What happened to
tea
Alexi?
ice cream. Green tea ice cream is my favorite.
Ah.
John Tron gets yelled at and he goes, could you not yell at me, please? No, there's like that episode of Filthy Frank going around and doing like prank, like just playing mean-spirited pranks on people to show how dumb prank videos are.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes up to John Tron, his pink guy, and like obviously they staged it, but he's acting like he just came up and did it like on the fly. Yeah, that sucks that you missed that special stage.
I'm a stupid.
But and then he just like comes up to JonTron and like slaps him in the ass, and he's just like, "What are you doing?" He just goes, "Have you seen that prank, please?" And he's just like, "What?" He goes, "Have you seen that prank, please?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm looking at one right now." He just goes, "Have you seen that prank?" He just starts screaming, and he just looks like he's taken aback. He goes, "Can you not yell at me, please?" It's just like really, it's just really funny because it's this like moment of like, "You're actually scaring me. Can you stop?" Even though they clearly like are like staging it, you got to see it.
Okay.
It's really be fun. But
Stop everything. Mr. Dan Dog really needs to know if we've seen Lost Paws.
No.
that.
I don't have any idea what that is, so that's a no. Okay, we know now. Let's continue.
I mean, you know, granted, we did tell them if you want a question answered, just keep saying it. So we can't
Just
really
try
blame them
not
for
to
spamming.
spam.
Try not to spam. Please don't be a ham.
Don't be a ham.
Yes, Cammy.
God damn it.
No, is this a new thing?
It's fucking weird ass stages.
Okay. If peanut colada yogurt exists, then ice cream can't be too far off. I got this Greek yogurt that was pineapple and jalapeno, and I wanted to fucking die.
Sorry, what?
I didn't ask.
But it's one of those where like the word jalapeno is like really like in a really light font on a white yogurt bottle or cup, and so like my mom got it for me, and I bought it, and then it was just like the spiciest yogurt I've ever had. I'm sorry, spicy dairy should not be a thing. That should be outlawed. That should actually be a felony.
I like jalapeno.
Dairy is
green
supposed
tea.
to neutralize spice, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't dairy supposed to neutralize spice?
Not when it's fucking in it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why would you put that in there if it's supposed to neutralize it?
Then it's like putting out fire with the towel that's also on fire. a fucking
My
fire
fucking
blanket
racing
that's
Metal
also
Sonic.
cold.
Well, I like jalapeno cream cheese if it's on a plain bagel. And there's also jalapeno poppers which have cream cheese inside them.
You call this
He's
a
hurting
bagel?
that bunny. I just like normal cream cheese. Strawberry cream cheese is the shit though. But yes, Sage, thank you for reciting that lyric. That was the natural next step.
I just really like spicy cheese.
Fuck
Spicy.
you. No, pepper jack's pretty good. I like pepper jack.
Whoa, what is this?
But Parmigiano Reggiano is king. You just keep going to the right, Gek, and he'll just be darting at you. It's like in Sonic CD, I think. You don't do any damage to him, you just progress.
It's a Sonic OC robot.
Excuse me. Goldberg, aka Goldfish, says, have any of you eaten seaweed ice cream? No, but I've had green cheese. What? I've had green tea.
I've only heard
green
of blue
tea
cheese.
ice cream. Yeah, blue cheese. Have you met its cousin, green cheese? I'd probably
green
try
tea
that.
ice cream is delicious, my favorite.
Is blue cheese actually blue?
It is actually.
One time, I had a friend who worked at like Lunds and Byerly's. I think that's still a thing, but it's like, you know, kind of midway between Walmart and Whole Foods. Probably more towards the Whole Foods section. But everything's
I
like
figured it out.
Yeah, you got to knock him into the thing. It's hard to like know when he's going to go into. Telegraph it very easily. Because if he just darts at you, he'll just die when you hit him. So, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, I used to go to Lunds and Barley's. I made a friend there who worked there, who was like their cheese and dairy specialist. He was like in charge of a lot of their imported goods, and they had really nice cheeses. And he pulled me into the back room. He's like, "Hey, check this out!" And he gave me cheese on a cracker. And it was really delicious and savory and a little salty. I was like, "What is that?" He's like, "It's triple cream brie. It's got truffle." He's like, "It's got black truffle, and it's been triple whipped with cream or whatever." And he was like, "You want to know how much a whole deal of this goes for?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, $200.
Jeez.
And I was like, "Can I have it?" He's like, "Yeah." Then I brought it to a party, and a fat girl ate all my food because my friend invited their fucking fat friend, and she didn't think that, hey, maybe eating all of their food and just going into their fridge and eating their food is rude. Or no, it was that I left the cheese out, and I didn't think anyone would eat it because it's just this really rich, thick cheese, and she just ate it like it was fucking, like it was easy cheese in the can. And I was just like, I got so mad at her, I want to be like, go on a fucking diet, you dumbass. It was really expensive cheese. What's up, Kimmy? You want a kiss on the cheek? You're not saying anything, so you're making me look like I'm crazy. You're poking your cheek more aggressively as if they just kiss me and stop talking. This is what I have to fucking deal with, you guys.
Sounds
Are
adorable.
you gonna be okay?
No, you're gonna make me cry.
That's never been a challenge ever.
He's like, I can
Fine.
do that easy.
No, be gone. Don't. Gross. Okay, get. This is PDA. Get the fuck out of my face. Stop tickling me. You get out. Go. You're evicted. I'm kicking you out.
Cammy,
Stop.
when we get money, we need to get matching milk sweaters.
I want to.
There's no context to
I
this.
said get out. Why are you still here? Stop tickling me. I don't want to have to abuse you on stream. Please leave. Please
Even
get
though
out.
it brings me a lot of pleasure.
I really want to tell them about that tweet I sent you.
No, please.
I
don't.
won't. I'll just say it in the Discord. It was
Magneto Dorita says, well, I mean, you got it for free, Chase. I was like, well, if you got $1 million for free and someone stole it, would you be not upset?
Yeah, I mean, it was the principle of I really like that cheese, and she just ate it. Because it's like if you buy someone a $100 brick of fudge, right? Like, fudge is so rich that you have to take it slow, right? And they just said, fuck it, and just ate it like it was a Hershey. That's the whole point. It's just like, what kind of fucking savage are you?
Well,
Can't
you
enjoy
did,
the fine
you did
foods.
say it was like a thick cheese, so maybe she just felt related to it because she's thick.
She was thick. No, she wasn't thick. She was morbidly obese.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just to clarify, she wasn't just, ooh, I have curves. She was literally like, like a mating cry at a McDonald's. Anyway.
She made it thick.
What happened to random stranger give you an PS4, Chase? What?
Sorry.
I
No
just read the
comment.
thing in the Discord.
I wish someone gave me a PS4. If you want to donate a PS4, I'll take it right off your hands, boy.
The purple kid says that you're supposed to spin dash the robots at Metal Sonic.
Am I supposed to go?
You're supposed to like charge it up, and then when he rolls into a, it's like RNG when he's gonna roll.
Damn it!
By the way, his name is Silverthonic, okay? Get the names right. There are a variety of metal hedgehogs in this game, but if you don't call them their proper names, I'll get really fucking mad at you, okay?
They make me lol.
Like literally, I made a joke where I said like, okay, this Sonic, and it's a very subtle nod, but the little Sonic that you're bouncing around right now is Silver Sonic from the Game Gear version of Sonic 2. Don't ask how I know that. I don't sleep well anymore.
What do you mean? Don't ask you how you know that. You're the Sonic guy.
That's true. No, but he was a reference to, he was a fucking boss in Game Gear, in one of the Game Gear thing. So when he rolls up into a ball like that, you gotta charge into him. He'll either run at you not in a ball, and if you hit him like that, he'll die, which is fine. He'll run at you in a ball, and you have to charge up at him to knock him around. But sometimes he'll hit you with this stupid little dumbass claw thing.
Is Sonic OC Do Not Steal claw?
Oh boy, I'm hungry. Cammy, do you want to give me some food? No, you can make me more food. That's the thing. That's the great thing about food, is it can be made at any time. There's no schedule. It's not my turn. You really want to play this game right now?
Well,
You really want to get into what is owed to who? You want to go over how I met you? How you were literally homeless? I didn't want to ever use this as stream right now.
You belong to me, woman.
Cammy.
I own you, and you love it.
The funny thing about Cammy is she'll just smile whenever we have these arguments. And she's completely incapable of verbally defending herself, so she just stares at me and laughs endlessly.
Yeah, but sometimes the laughing turns into like a deep sobbing, and Chase doesn't know what he did wrong.
No, like there's only been like 2 times where like I'm picking on you, and then you like start crying, and your crying sounds like laughter, so I'm just like fuck you, and you're like. Like right now, that's what it sounds like when she cries. But she's laughing.
That sounds like a laugh.
Boys, go gay if you have the choice. It's not worth it.
Trust me, I would if I could.
It's not worth it to be a cis. A cis white man.
I'm
Anyway,
just a cis brown man.
Noyamaya says, I mean, what happens if the stranger gives you a PS4 Chase and with 50 games? I guess we'll fucking see. You want to do it? I've never experienced that hypothetical. Chase is starting to sign, do you want me, baby?
Ah, fuck.
I don't even need to ask. Always a
Somebody
constant.
asked who's gay.
Who's gay? Some brown boy, I don't know.
There's a brown boy over here.
Brown lad.
Say
The
hi,
one-
Gek.
Hello.
That's him. That's good.
Hey.
Alchie, thanks for all.
How are you on this channel and not know who I am?
The Brown Gamers Play.
The brown gamer.
That's you could probably actually. Ooh, that was gonna hit him too. Gil. Saw that.
I just do the audio. Gek does all the video editing. So thank him.
It's like going to PewDiePie's channel and goes, who's PewDiePie?
I love. There was like that we're not gonna get into controversy, but you know that one Minecraft YouTuber and make Minecraft stuff.
No.
He's just a guy he's one of those like, ooh,
shows, and he goes, hey, everybody, what's going on?
Chase, you're cutting in and out.
Oh, wait a sec. Let me hold a note. Do I sound better still, or is it weird?
It sounds good now. It was just cutting off for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
I think
You're a good boy now.
Thank
All right, let me know. I'm a good boy.
God damn it!
There's this guy named Line Maker who's just like a shitty dime a dozen YouTuber, but he has a big audience, and he got into some trouble lately. And he had this like intro is just like about his channel, and it's like one of those, this guy named Internet Etiquette, who's okay. His videos used to be kind of better, but he made one of his first videos that I saw. He was like, here's how you communicate on the internet. He just leaves like really weird, long, and like dumb comments on people's videos, and then you go to the video and it's like actually there. Like he didn't just stage it. And for his intro video, he's just like, here's what you want to do. Just go take this guy's video, download it, upload it, and see your intro video. And he just like used a Minecraft Let's Play channel intro video for his intro video, and I think he just like has left it there ever since.
Wow.
It's pretty funny. It's ballsy. Who's ALLOCHI? ALLOCHI is really quite now. I agree. She is quite now. She's very hip and hopping. She's quite cool. Kids, don't drop out of English class. Arguably the most important class in the fucking world, next to history and
Science.
no, not science is okay. But,
Science is good.
accounting. That one's important. Or no.
Whoa!
Hey, Cammy. We have an audience now. Should I just start farting really badly? Since we're at that level now?
Why can't you ever take blame for me?
Because it was, first of all, it was a feminine burp. If I burped, it would be very deep. Second of all, it's from fucking 10 feet away. And I'm right here, so they'd be able to tell. Anyway. Case in point, QED, fuck you. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait, did you just jump up and hit him, or did you use the Silver Sonic? I guess you can only use Silver Sonic.
Yeah.
Imagine being so crazy that you're just like, I'm gonna not only build a megalomaniacal like city that's just this fucking dystopian wasteland, but I'm gonna plaster my one pair of glasses and my huge mustache all over everything I own. Like how self-absorbed do you think
Call
you have to be?
myself
Like,
Eggman.
yeah, can you imagine if you just put a scar over the right eye and like fucking like a mouth scarf over everything you own? You have like you have a dog, you walk around with him, you put his hair up in like a ponytail, make him wear a little green outfit, and you're just like, I am the Gecko Ninja.
Blast you, Sonic!
Purple Kid says, Chase, you sound like Aaron from Game Grumps. No one's ever told me that.
Wait, are you serious?
I don't think you do.
Am I serious as in, was that tone sarcastic?
Yes.
No, Cammy. When people talk like this, they're never sarcastic.
I like sarcastable.
What, are you gonna cry? You gonna cry about it? she just laughed quietly to herself. She just went, chortled. What is an anime I should watch? Mr. Dan Dog. That's what anime should I watch? Boku no Pico's pretty good. Just kidding. Don't look that up. No. That's a bad show.
Should I look it up?
Amy, it's not that fucking funny. That's a very cliche meme. It's not that funny. I think I broke her.
It's just a casual way you said that. Like it was...
Just like I was being serious.
Yeah.
Watch the cartoon. I like
Case,
it.
what happens if $1 million fall into your house? I'd be very happy, boy, and I'd kill everyone I disagree with.
Jeez.
Cammy, go get help. What is wrong with you? Go get tissues then.
Okay, if you want a serious answer with the Dan Dog, if you haven't watched Hero Academia yet, go watch that.
It's fucking that's normie shit right now.
I like it.
Okay, when people talk about a seasonal anime like Hero Academia, My Little Witch, or Little Witch Academia, and they say it's really good, what they really mean is, I think the characters are funny and I like the soundtrack. That's what they really mean a lot of the time.
the characters who have no development whatsoever and will never ever die because the writer has too much of an attachment to them, so there's never a sense of genuine tension or risk, or like something's at stake. Like what's his name? Tenya, the lawful dude.
Oh, don't get into spoilers yet. I'm not.
No, I'm just saying.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
The person. Okay. Well, there's a scene where someone, I'm not going to say who, but someone that he cares about, like, gets in a really close call. But of course they don't fucking die. They just remain in critical condition because plot. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just really annoying to me that it's like, oh my god, someone's gonna die. Except nope, because people really like this character.
What do you
it's
think
like
this is Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I mean, Game of Thrones. The one thing Game of Thrones does nice is it actually manages to fucking make you feel a real sense of loss when someone dies. But most anime plays it too safe now to ever want to like kill any characters off, because we can't have that. People do the fan art, and there will be less fan art if we kill off the character ever.
Yeah, they killed Neji off in Naruto.
Which one's Neji again?
He's the one that can. He's Hinata's cousin. The one that can do the Bakugan.
I'm sure that changes everything about the show, though.
He's the one with the Bakugan.
Shonen anime has a formula. This applies to Bleach. This applies to Dragon Ball Z. This applies to Naruto. People almost die. They get real close. People get real close to dying in shonen anime, right? Then they don't, just so they can come back even stronger and get revenge.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking tired. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy My Hero Academia. I like Deku.
Bakugo's my favorite character just because I feel like he's the most believable character. He's just this dude who's like, he is. He's like, if I had powers and I let it go, I'd be like, fuck you, piece of shit. Like, I'd voice Bakugo if everyone in the voiceover industry wasn't sleeping with each other. But shots fired.
I really love. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I get in it if I sleep with you?
I really love Deku because he is the first male character I've ever had such a personal connection to. Like, I am this boy. I am this boy. I am a baby.
Little baby.
People liked him. I liked him because I was like, oh my god, it's so sweet. He cries all the time. I like seeing, a character that isn't afraid to cry in a show. But when 30 episodes into the show, you're still figuring out your fucking only superpower. I'm asleep. I'm bored. Do it. Just figure it out. Stop dragging it out so that the fucking mangaka can provide for his family for the next 20 years. You know? Just do it. Just fucking go somewhere.
I'm
bored. I don't care. I don't care that you've made an incremental improvement. Oh, instead of breaking my entire fucking limb, now I only break one finger at a time. Well, that's better, but can you just stop? Can you be reliable at any point in your hero career? It's like, it's so annoying.
That's also why I like him, because that's about how I feel whenever I try to help people. I'm like, well,
you break your whole arm.
I kind of helped. Well, I was like, well, I kind of sort of helped. Did I do anything?
No, I
know.
It's
so relatable.
Damn it!
No superhero show is relatable. I know what you mean, but
not even Batman.
It's like when people say, "Oh, Scott Pilgrim's really relatable." It's like, really, you've had 7 girls fight over you, and also one of them, they all have superpowers, and also you live in a video game world, and you have an indie band, and you're famous. It's just like, oh yeah, that's really relatable. Anyway,
you're kind of a dick to the Asian girl that likes you.
Dude, I would have treated Knife's Child real good.
Yeah.
Chase, you should make a new series called Ask Chase. I thought about it. I actually think I'm going to do a series called Chase Chats, and it's just talking about bullshit. Goldberg, AK Goldfish says, "This is getting boring. I'm leaving." All right, I'll let the door hitch on the way out.
Bye.
Purple avatar duck thing. Anyway.
You're free to go, but do you have to announce it?
If you're a cunt, yeah, apparently.
Jeez.
I can say that because I'm not under any kind of contract on this stream. This game boring. You haven't said anything insightful the whole fucking stream, dude. Anyway. Sorry.
Fuck you.
It just pisses me off because you guys are genuinely entertaining, and we're having a pretty like lively conversation.
Don't lie to me, Chase.
They're probably just saying, "Oh, Gek's not progressing as fast as I'd like" or something. This is different. Anyway,
I'm not sonicking as fast as I could.
He wants us to feel bad because we drilled into.
oh no, we should change everything we're doing for the purple duck avatar.
The purple duck.
I think that's what we're missing. We're missing our purple duck demographic. Anyway.
Oh my god! That's somebody on Twitter. Like, it was one of those normal like, oh well, you used to be cool. I'm unfollowing, and then some rando responded with a gift from Willy Wonka that said, "No, stop, come back."
Pretty good.
Perfect.
Rana Star said, "I still have yet to sub to Chase. Afraid he's going to punch me."
Bigamous just sent us $10.
Bigamous 80808080808 just sent us $10. Not us, but
Thank
you know.
you. I'm not
Thank
gonna
Thank
actually
Gekkin and
thank you,
ALLOCHI for the
but
great
thank
content
you.
as always.
I'll do an impression of what I think he sounds like. Thanks, Gek and ALLOCHI, for the great content as always. Thanks, Chase, for the entertainment also. Because only a gentleman, only a complete gentleman.
That made me hard.
that made my dick real half chub. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a good half mast right now. Chase is a fusion of Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale. Is it a fusion of Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale you were talking about, or were you talking about someone else?
What?
I don't know. They just had an avatar. There's like a purple thing. And they were being mean, so I was mean back because that's how I roll, baby. But
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you. Mr. Dan Dog said, I may actually kill off a main character. First anime to kill the main character. I don't understand that question. Moving on. Aquafox says, but Chase, I dare you to guess which character in My Hero Academia that I enjoy the most. Invisible Girl, isn't it? Or it's purple pervert dude. Little guy that literally shouldn't even be on the fucking show. I think one of my favorite stupid characters on that show is Mr. Naval Beam. He's just so fucking...
Oh yeah.
Because he's so confident, but he's just like, I'm fucking useless.
He's got such a confidence problem. He needs to be the center of attention.
He's just like, oh, but I'll tell you my weakness. If I shoot too often or for too long, I get a stomachache. It's like, how did you make it
like
to
Black
the
Star
fucking
from
preliminaries?
that
Hey
one
guys,
anime?
you don't have to raise money for me to buy a plush I don't need.
Don't listen or keep giving money. You guys, if you have like $1, just give it. We'll notice you and we'll like you. We'll literally remember your name. People ever give me $1, I always remember their name.
Oh, thank you, Restinar.
Also, yes, thank you, Restinar.
James said Chase is at half mast. If you sub to him, he's going to pre, dudes.
I'm gonna fucking pre.
I'm gonna pre. I'm gonna pre. I love the way that Matt does Obama's voice.
Oh, yeah. Matt Watson.
I just think you.
Well, I gotta get caught up.
Wow.
They killed
How did
Piccolo.
you live through that? Oh, geez, Richard, thank you.
Richard. That's very nice of you.
The train don't stop.
Don't stop
Probably
tonight.
like peeking my mic when I do that, so I'm sorry, but it's funny to me.
No, I think you're fine.
Yeah, your audio's fine.
I think you're pretty fine too, if you know what I'm saying.
You look pretty
Just completely misconstrue it.
So you look pretty good.
I know you're a pretty good ghost. I'd put my little pee-pee in your ectoplasm. If you want.
Wow. That was too far.
It was too far. That's why it's funny. If I sub to Chase, will something bad happen? Probably. I wouldn't even risk it, dude. Honestly.
That's a funny question.
Oh, I'm already in hell. It's called South Texas. Hey, I'm pretty alright. It's called Central Texas.
You're funny, Cammy. It's like, I wish you'd say that to me every once in a while.
Cammy, can I fuck your ectoplasm? Is that okay?
She's like, I never thought you asked.
We will, but we'll figure it out on the way.
Oh, God.
More. That joke got dark.
I just want to walk right through you.
Fenrir Blaze said, so if I sub to Chase on Twitch, he owes for sure. I'll show you my best O-Faith boy.
What is this stream?
Many
I don't know.
things.
You fucking invited me. This is your fault.
I love
I
it.
cannot be held responsible for my own actions, even though I'm 27.
Great.
Every day,
Plus, you don't have
bro.
an album called Sleeping with Ghosts? I hope so, James.
Anybody got any questions? Because I'm just here watching. I'm playing Animal Crossing because I'm in 2012.
The shitfest train has arrived. You know it, boy.
I
Let's
think
get
I'm
weird.
stuck.
fellas.
There
I
we
love
go.
that phrase, let's get weird, because it completely removes all judgment from a party, you know? The whole idea is just, like, nothing you do, like, well, there are, of course, things, but generally speaking, we're just here to have a good time.
Yeah.
If I stop watching this and go back to being
Eggman.
productive, will I stop hitting my head against the... See a doctor!
What?
Get actual fucking help, my friend.
Sorry, what?
We now return to the orgy hour with the Gaijin gamers. I ain't no Gaijin, I'm local, bitch.
I'm a foreigner.
I'm a fire. My skin color, my pigment's not quite on point with everyone else here. That's actually true, I'm way too pale to be living in the South.
Oh. Yeah, I'm really pale too.
Ace Coop is asking
Fuck.
if Alchi has the green code for Animal Crossing Town.
Sorry, what? Oh, not yet. I just...
We should play that
started-
sometime,
I-
Alchi.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm actually working on a new town now because I lost my cartridge
Oh.
when we were moving. It's around somewhere. It's just
New
not in
beginnings
my
are always really fun, though, you know?
Yeah, I'm having a good time. Like this I had like a second digital copy for like flower breeding and time traveling and stuff. So I was like, I'll just.
Ooh, I saw that gek. That's awful. That almost happened to me at one point.
I was
You gotta,
like, I'll just.
you gotta be quick with that spin dash up the slope, or else that happens.
I'll just reset. I'll just restart this one, and work
Yeah.
on this one, and actually like make my first theme town. So I'm having some fun with it.
Pixel Lariat Kawi is explicitly asking for attention, but they're doing it politely. They said, "Can someone just say hi to me? I'm a lonely go," and then semicolon hyphen semicolon.
Hello.
Hey there, how you doing, girl? Boy, I think you got a Splatoon icon. It's pretty cute. Looking pretty good. Give me a call sometime, Pixels. I want to talk to Pixels. Not that person, just literally Pixels.
Do not touch the tram.
If Sonic the Hedgehog could come out of his game and say, if someone talks to you in a way that you don't feel comfortable, that's no good. I would be a very happy boy. A Gek with this one. Have you like beaten this game before, Gek?
No.
With this one, you just have to. It looks like you figured it out. You just have to pick up him without his bombs, hit him, and then drop him.
Oh, just
I was like, for the longest time, I thought you had to drop his bombs back on him, but then I
yeah.
noticed
That's
they
what I
can-
thought. I thought I had to make them
Slow on
detonate
him.
on him.
It's weird. I love the sub. I love the What do you call it when? I love the subversion of expectation, though. Just like, I got the robot now, bitch.
I know, right? What the
It's a
hell?
little backwards. Why would you put yourself in this position?
Because
It's weird.
revenge is a dish best served cold. Cammy, can you please give me food? Oh, okay. So after? She said, I have a call from my mom. And I said, so after? You can give me some food? Maybe? Highest priority for me. I love all the sprite art in this game. It's so good. By the way,
Get your
Gek, I think it's
big
clever.
ass over here.
I don't know if you did this on purpose, Gek, but I like that your, like, Gecko Ninja avatar is in Sonic Life avatar.
Oh, I have 2 Geks.
You have 2 Geks right now.
Pretty soon I will have a game.
Big the cat will be added to Sonic Mania. I would be okay with that.
Yeah, if they can
honestly.
do it good,
Just,
you know.
just give Biggs, give it's not Final Fantasy. Give Big the cat a Stardew Valley mini game in this game. That's the only way that would work.
Well, yeah.
Cute.
Farm the
Yeah,
chows
looks like
as
I
well.
have a couple questions. ALLOCHI, would you play New Leaf with Twitch subs? No, because I can't stream it. And
I was gonna
part
say,
of
if you
it,
ever
no.
do end up getting a 3DS capture card, I would love to play with you, and I'm sure. Gek, do you have a 3DS?
Yeah, I just don't have a capture card.
You don't have what?
I have a 3DS. I just don't have a capture card.
Do you have Animal Crossing?
No.
He's not an Animal Crossing kind of boy.
Dude, how fun would it be if we like, if I bought him Animal Crossing, because I totally could, and then we all play together. We'd show him how to play the game,
How to be a
how to love
villager.
it. It's a really fun game, especially with friends. Like, it's so cool.
I'd be down for that.
I could get you a ninja mask and everything.
That's
There's
awesome.
there's a ninja outfit. And you don't
Well,
have
I'm
to worry
sold
about
now.
It's not a green ninja mask. Although, you know what? He's an artist. So
So what?
Sorry, what? You cut out.
I said he's an
artist, so he can make all his own shit. There's like a thing where you can use the stylus on the bottom screen to like draw designs, and you can do like each individual sleeve of your shirt and the hat and whatever
Oh, that's
else.
awesome. So I can
You
basically draw
can
myself
make
in
all
that.
your own like shirts and posters and stuff like that in that game. It's really cool. You hang it up. You only have 8 spaces for shit though, which is unfortunate, but pretty cool.
That makes me
But
happy.
it's still inconvenient.
What do you say, Gek?
I said that makes me happy.
Dude, you should really get it. It's a fun game. Like it came out in like what 2013, but it's still really good.
Yeah, it's really fun. Ever since I started watching Animal Crossing streams, I was like, I want to play this again.
Yeah.
She's like, I want to do this.
What
Hey Chase, if you were a Pokemon, who would you be?
If you're a Pokemon video.
Definitely Wartortle. I don't know. I would just be Wartortle because he thinks he's like really cool and intimidating, but he's just a little squirt. And you're like, oh, look at him, and he's just like, I'm gonna kill you. You're just like, no, you won't.
I have wings.
That or Dunsparce because I'm useless.
Doesn't he have wings on his head?
I love Dunsparce.
Yeah, his little wings.
So cute.
Dunsparce is fucking great. Dunsparce is fucking epic.
He's a Tsuchinoko, which is one of my favorite.
You
like,
stupid little
Japanese-
crab robot.
Oh, he's the Tatsunoko. I didn't even think of that.
It's Tsuchinoko.
Legendary thing.
Yep.
No, you know what I really like? I really like the one that was introduced in Sun and Moon. That's like it's that little bug Pokemon that runs. Like his ability is like when he gets below half, he just runs. But he turned Goliathsapod.
Wimpod.
Yeah, Wimpod, and then he evolves into Goliathsapod. I'd be Goliathsapod because he looks really cool, but then he's just a pussy and he runs from danger. That'd be me.
Wimpod's cute. And somebody else asked me a question. Let me know to interrupt. Let's see. ALLOCHI, would you play Stardew Valley with subs on Switch? Yes, absolutely. I am planning on it. So I am looking forward to it.
Look forward to that.
And if they make Switch Animal Crossing, depending on how that goes, I could play that with them. Because it'd be the first new Animal Crossing I could stream, and I really want that.
By the way, how much longer are you guys gonna play? Because it is.
It looks like we are done.
Yeah, you're about done.
Yeah, just
I'm
not done. I'll probably
hungry.
just
I just gotta talk to my
finish up the
artist.
stage.
Or do you just want to... I don't know how
But
long
if you
the
guys are
stage
gonna-
will go.
Are you gonna finish the stream? Or are you gonna keep streaming until he's done?
He's probably just gonna finish out the stage, and then we'll call it.
Well, I mean,
Alright,
how
cool.
long do you think the stage is?
I think I've been going at it for a little while.
Well, you're definitely not done with the game, but this stage, you're probably, I'd say, 3 more minutes till you're done. 3 to 5.
Okay.
No idea.
I'm getting
Are you at like just over 3 minutes? Or is
yeah,
that 8?
it looks
I
like
can't
it.
see. It's hard to see the time because I
Yeah,
just
it
see
says
the.
3,
Yeah, it's 3.
3 minutes.
Well, at the time of me speaking, it's at 3:13,
Oh,
14, 3:15. But anyway,
Just hit another checkpoint.
Rastanar said, "Just stop the stream mid-level. Don't show the end. Just randomly."
We'll just cut.
I'm at
in
another
the middle of
boss
a
thing, I think.
sentence. We'll just cut in the middle of a sentence with no warning or anything.
You know my favorite thing about Sonic. I love
Oh, I
how
think
Sonic
I
will just
figured
regularly look at the camera as if to say, "What are you doing?"
Hurry up.
Player. He looks at you like, "Why'd you make me stop? I wanted to keep going fast."
Come on now.
I love how Gek, you're just like, "Fuck the special stages." You just run past them. That's what I did.
I know, I got tired of it. I was like, I'm not going to win these.
They're way too frequent. They're way too frequent.
They're also too hard.
There were only like 7 in Sonic 3. It was perfect amount. And it felt high stakes too. Like it didn't cheapen the feeling.
I have to
I don't know,
memorize like every single version of it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Blow up the Eggman.
Someone asked if I'm okay from the storm. It didn't even touch me. I'm like 5 hours north of Dallas, so not even close. Baby. It's it's I feel really bad for the people who are getting affected by it, but we're great. We're totally doing great. What else? By the way, Chris is the first person who has ever... They misspelled my name twice.
Chase.
It's okay.
Great.
It's a good attempt. It's a good attempt.
People often call me Jason when I order fast food. Because
Jason.
I probably humble.
It's not even close.
Knuckles the Enchilada is here, and that's a very funny meme, dude. Not dead or tired at all.
Knuckles the Enchilada. I like
Hello,
it.
welcome.
Knuckles the Empoleon. That's a Pokemon. I
Mirage
really like this
Saloon.
fight from the original game.
Whoa, I haven't gone this far.
Yeah, you did just jump in the middle, like when he's coming down on you. You
Yeah.
beat him.
Alright, well, we're done here.
Yay, it was fun.
Want people to see I'm in Mirage Saloon.
It's a good stage, my boy.
I haven't
And now
even
you
gotten
got-
this far on my personal account.
And now you've got 3 Geks.
I have 3 Gex, guys. Doing pretty good. Alright, guys, thank you for coming to the live stream. All 66 before we had 80.
Yay. Well, let's not count too much.
By the way,
Before we end, do you like the fact that when that level starts, it goes woo? It's a reference to like the ma-na-na-na-na, wah, wah, wah.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah,
Fun
the old westerns.
Fun fact, that first part was played with a real ocarina.
Was it?
So, yeah.
You would fucking know that, you nerd.
Yes, I would.
You ocarina nerd.
Goodbye, boys and girls. Make sure to brush your teeth, floss your teeth, remove your teeth with.
Oh, yes, go raid Marshall123X's stream.
Oh, he's
It'd be very helpful for him. Also, thank you everyone who donated. Very much
Yeah,
appreciate those.
I'm gonna drop the act. Seriously, you guys are really sweet for donating. That was very nice of you. Sincerely.
Thank you so much, and thank you for trying to help me.
You
buy
could still
one.
send one last donation in the very last 60 seconds of the stream. We'll stall. Take your time. Just kidding. Be responsible. This is real money you're dealing with, not a toy.
Oh, yeah, Centurtron's asking you, Alochi, if you're going to stream Splatfest.
Yes, tomorrow morning, usual stream time.
What's the usual stream time, Alochi?
10 a.m. Eastern. So sorry if you can't make it that time, but I'm gonna see what a morning Splatfest stream will be like.
Also, nice meeting you too, Ace Koopa, and you're welcome, Ghost Wolf, for the entertainment.
Yeah, everybody go subscribe to Chase Race.
Don't fucking do that.
Bye.
I don't. You do not have my consent to subscribe to me. Bye.